Hi, it's Red. I'm live. See my Need to Breathe shirt? See? I went to Need to Breathe at Red Rocks last night. I got in late and then I went to work this morning at 5 a.m. I'm tired, but I said I was going live, and two, I thought I was off tomorrow, and I'm not off tomorrow. I'm working at 5:15 a.m. again. There's one watching. Thank you for being here. Hopefully more of y'all will pop in. And I'm so happy to be here. I'm happy to be back home. Denver's my home right now. For now, I'm going to light the candle because Red's followers are called flames. Hey, hi Betty, how are you? Hello. I'm going back to my Monday night lives. I think, yeah, I will. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. How are you doing, Betty? And I have my dragon here. I just got him down off the shelf over there. Oh, I also have Wolfie. I have Wolfie. And this one is fun. I saved this from a while ago. My mom gave this. This was to my children. All the ones my mom gave, most of them, anyways, they talked. And she gave them so much stuff, and she gave me so much stuff, and I got so much stuff from her. She had a lot of stuff too that I couldn't keep it all. But I wanted to keep this. I remember I had a gorilla that talked. I had a bear. She accidentally sent us two of the bears. It was I'm Ranger. I think it was Ranger Rick. Hey Elsa, hi. How are you? But like they talked and stuff. So I sold some of the stuff on Facebook Marketplace before I left Georgia. But yeah, I went to Red Rocks last night, and my feet, I have my little slippers on that are comfy because my feet hurt. Because let me show you what shoes. These are the shoes you should. I was undecided. These are the shoes you should wear to Red Rocks, because Red Rocks, it holds 10,000 people, and it's on the side of the hill, and you're going up the stairs and down the stairs, and it's a lot of walking, a lot of climbing. But guess what? It was Need to Breathe. So I wanted to wear these, and I wore these, which are so cute. And so there was a lot of there was people there in their girls dressed in their cowboy boots. And so I'm like, it's Need to Breathe. I gotta wear my cowboy boots. So, but today my feet hurt and had so I was done. I was on the stand lifeguarding until 5:15 a.m. till noon. And so at 11:30, my feet, I was wearing my Vans, but my feet hurt. And I took my shoes off. We can lifeguard barefoot sometimes, but we're not supposed to go into the boiler room with no shoes, because we could get harmful chemicals on our feet. But but we can take off our shoes. So I took off my shoes and I wasn't on the stand for the last half hour. And I put my feet in the pool because my feet are sore. And so I like my nice comfy, my nice comfy slippers on. I have my nice comfy slippers on. And yeah, but it was really good. And I met this really nice young couple, and they were out like on a date. I want to show you. He got an extra squished penny, and I'm like, I collect these. I'm like, we collect these too. And anyways, they were really nice, and we got to talking about the music, and because I was there early, and we were in the general admission seating, and they had never been to Red Rocks before. And you just got off work. Okay. Yeah. And I picked up some, like I said before, I work with a lifeguard at the pool where I swim. So, and I work with a lot of teenagers, and a lot of them, well, a few of them that I work with are graduating. And so they got graduation parties. And then one of the girls said, my friend's graduating on Wednesday. So I picked up a shift for one senior on Friday, because that's prime party time, Friday evening. Well, I picked up the wrong shift, actually. My manager is hopefully fixing that. Was at the other pool, and I picked it up by accident. Because these girls are head guards, and I'm not technically a head guard anymore, so I can't pick up their shifts. And so my manager's having to change it so I can pick up their shifts for them. And then so the other girl, I found out I'm not off tomorrow. I'm working 5:15 a.m. to noon, and then 5:15 a.m. till noon on Thursday, right? So that was 3 days. And then this other senior asked me to work Wednesday, 5:15 a.m. to noon for her, so she can go to her friend's graduation. So I'm going to be busy this week. I already was working Wednesday from 12 to 4. So now I'm working 5:15 a.m. till noon. No, 4. Now I'm working 5:15 a.m. till 4 on Wednesday. And now I'm closing on Friday. I was already working 12 to 4, and I have to work till closing for Taylor. So that's Friday. I haven't worked so many hours, you guys. At first, like the most hours I'd worked was 29 hours. And now this is going to be like, I mean, 29 hours, that's in a week. Yeah. Now this week is going to be more than that. It's going to be the most hours I've ever worked. So, yeah. So I'm busy. But I'm wanting to work on my YouTube, though, and just trying to find the time to do that, because my watch time is going down, and I don't want to, since I spent all this time building it up, I need to keep going, because every day that goes on, I'm losing time, because the watch hours you have to have within a year's time, right? And I had gotten up to I was trying to get to 3,000, and I had gotten up to 2009, like 60, I only had 40 more to go, right? Well, now I have 200 something to go, and it's I gotta get on it and stop slacking with the YouTube, because even though I'm working, because I'm losing the watch hours from a year ago. So there's that. So let me play you a little ditty on my flute. And, you know, about moving to Philly, I like it here right now, but I don't have to decide that now. I still I'd love to live near my daughter, but there are pros and cons. And thankfully I have time until, because it's February of next year when my lease is up in this apartment. So I have time to decide what I'm going to do. Oh, did you go? Yeah, I saw that Tim had a premiere. I was like, I don't have time for that right now, Tim. I'm sorry. Sorry, Tim. I did just watch a Lady Bug Out video that was very good. Like there's so many channels. Like you guys, I think I need to stop watching. I canceled Amazon Prime and to save money, and then I kept Netflix, but it's $6.99. It was very short, his video. Okay. But I feel like I should just watch YouTube because I'm so behind and there's so many channels I like, but I only watch a few of their videos because of time constraints, you know? Like I just watched, let me share Lady Bug Out's channel. I really like her channel. I just watched a fun video she did with Riley Does Life, which is a channel I like too, and Bunny Plays Here. I love that. And it's just like, it's like I need to cut back somewhere. Where can I cut back? And it's just like, and then, but my daughter got me started watching Bridgerton, and I'm like, I don't think I should watch this. I just don't have the time. I I have too much YouTube to watch. You know, let me share Lady Bug Out's channel because like she just came out with a good. It says that was unexpected. They were in Arkansas. I was like, I don't know where this park is. Let me look it up where it is because I'm like, have no idea. Never heard of it. So, and I met Lady Bug Out when I was in, I'm a Bunny sub too, but I don't watch, I just watch a few here and there. And same with I enjoyed Lady Bug Out's video on the eclipse because I didn't have the glasses. Again, Red needs to prepare ahead of time. So right now, what I'm needing to do is plan for my trip next month to California. And I'm thinking I might just go to San Diego because it's really easier to get there from here than I'm sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once and I'm I'm messing it up because I'm putting Lady Bug Out's channel. Let me put it in here. So So I'm wanting to plan my trip to California, and I don't know if I'll go north at all because it's just a really long way around, because it's really like a straight shot like down to San Diego where I'm going to the Switchfoot getaway. And then I'd like to go up to see Lindy, but I'm not sure yet if I will. I might come back earlier and then I can work. Yeah, Lady Bug Out is a good channel. I met Lady Bug Out when I was at the Michigan meetup, which was in 2021 in September. Yeah, she's really super nice. But that was the meetup. That was my last meetup because I didn't do anything really, but that is what started me doing nothing, I guess. Me not fawning all over him like I did his friend, which started the thing with the bully. So, hey, Anthony. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm going to try to start to go back to Monday nights. Yeah. So, working so much was like throwing me off, but just it's time to buckle down, and I can do this. I can do this. So I'm getting used to working. I like it. Yeah, I just need to get, make time to work on my YouTube. Also, make time to write. I need time, better time management. That's what I need to do. I need to manage my time better. Philadelphia was awesome. There's lots of pictures on my Instagram. Let me drop the link for that. I posted some on my community tab too. Yeah, let me post the link to my Instagram. I'm Redheaded Riding Hood on all platforms that I'm on. There's so many platforms now that I'm not on them on. I'm not on them all. I can't talk tonight. You guys, I'm so tired. I went to bed. It was like 12:30. I usually fix myself a container of food, and I had steak and mushrooms that I cooked yesterday. I have videos I need to edit. Now I have a bunch of footage from the Red Rocks, and I don't know. I don't know if I'll get copyright strikes. How does that work, Anthony? Did they give you a break? Because I just did a short. They usually don't say anything for that. And you know how like bands will do a song a little bit different, and I think sometimes they don't recognize it, so they don't give you a copyright strike. But I did like whole videos of whole songs, but I don't know if I can really post. I'm probably going to do a video. I'm going to do a video though of going to Red Rocks because I took a lot of pictures. I got there in the day and it was just beautiful. It was a gorgeous day and it didn't rain. When the sun went down, it got cool and I bought my jacket. Let me post my Red's Instagram. Let me do that. I have a lot of footage of my grandbabies too, but it's like I don't want to. I'm torn about that, but I probably will post another one because my daughter's fine with it. I mean, she doesn't even she does not really go to my social media anywhere really, but she sends me pictures and she knows I'm putting them on my social media, but I don't put as many on YouTube until I just posted the one of and it's doing good too. I mean, for my channel, 400 is good. It's got over 400 views, and it's of my daughter and my granddaughter planting lavender. So the 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 thing I've done in the past is posted one video, and it usually did pretty good. Like when I first went there, I did the slinky. We did this. My daughter's like, I want to do the slinky down the stairs, and I just filmed it, and that was my most viewed video for a while. And um and then like when I went last spring, I think, yeah, when I went last spring, I had a Philly cheesesteak, and that video did really good. Like I do like one video, but I still didn't go see anything in Philadelphia, but I go there to see my grandbaby, so that was the important thing to see, and that's what I saw. So um so so I was looking at this like a year ago. Okay, May 21st, 2023. I would write this down once in a while. I had 877 subs, and I had 1,442 public watch hours. And I told you that I got almost up to the 3,000 mark, but now I think I'm down to 27 something. I'll tell you in a minute. Wait, let me look at it. Ah, there's my alarm. Oh, that's my Teddy alarm. That's my alarm to pray for my son and my oldest son. And oh yeah, I was going to tell you what my watch hours are at now, because they were so close. They were like at 2009 60 or something like that, and now it's down to 2007 24. And I'm like, I gotta get going on this, you guys. I've got to get going on this because I don't want to lose like the ones from my recent watch hours that I've earned, and because like a year ago is when I started going live at lunch to earn watch time, and now I'm losing some of that watch time because it was over a year ago now. So yeah, I got the job to make money, but I don't know. It's like it was like a catch-22. It's like then I had less time to do YouTube to get monetized, So what is that? A little bird? Is it a birdie? Your little emoji. So, um, but yeah. So I'm working a lot of hours this weekend. So after my live, I'm gonna go. I need to go to bed because I'm working early and I'm so tired because I didn't sleep very much last night. So let me. So yeah, thanks for asking me about Philadelphia. Where have you been lately? And I was very nice sitting next to this nice young couple. They had 3 kids and they don't go out very much. And she was just like, and they gave me a piece of their pizza. And I know all the food there is so expensive. I got a like $10 corn dog, and but I got a free Diet Coke because you know why? Because they were giving out free sodas to designated drivers. I'm like, I'm here by myself. So I am my own designated driver. I think when I went to Lorndale, I had like a little bottle of wine. I don't know. I probably didn't finish it though. But when I first went to Red Rocks, well, no, I first went to Red Rocks with my son when I came here, when I came to Denver in my RV in 2020. It was cold because it was November, and we didn't see the statue. There's a statue of John Denver. And I saw it. I think I saw it online or something, and I was like, I want to see the statue. Where's the statue at? And so we didn't go that part of the park. It's like a park where you can go hike too. And so it's called Red Rocks Park and Amphitheater. It's really beautiful place, and it holds 10,000 people. I got a little penny. And I put the pictures they sent me, so you scan a little thing and they're like, we'll send you pictures from the concert. So it's pretty cool. And today I got my pictures. So I'm going to find a poem to read to you. Let me find you a poem, and let me read you my red poem. I haven't read that to you guys in a while. Let me share with you all my website. That's what I usually do, is read that off my website. But I also went to church yesterday, and I'm going to a different church now. And it's called the Sanctuary in Denver, and it's a Universalist church. So, and I really like it. Really nice people there. It's not as big a church as the one I was going to, the Presbyterian one I was going to, but they're connected in a weird way because the Universalist pastor used to be an evangelical Presbyterian pastor, and the pastor now I really kind of don't want to go, even though I do love my church, but the pastor at the church where I was going, the Presbyterian church, that pastor was instrumental in getting my new pastor kicked out of that denomination because he didn't believe in eternal conscious torment anymore. So it was kind of crazy. My mind is kind of blown. Of all the churches in Denver, I picked these two. It's interesting. But yeah, so that was an interesting story. Hi, Brent. I'm home. Yes, I'm home. I got home Friday. I've been busy, kind kind of hit the ground running. I went live after Carol. I might text her and ask her. I don't think she minds though. I might do that sometimes if I feel like it because, yeah, corn dog for $10. Oh gosh, I don't know. Like that was even more sweet to me when I was like, they gave me a piece of their pizza. It was like a little itty bitty pizza, and it was probably like expensive, you know. It was probably like $20 or something because my corn dog was $10. Yeah, I got home Friday, really Friday afternoon because it's earlier here, you know, and I left at, I think I left at like noon. I left at like 12:30. And I think I'm having a breakout here. I don't usually put makeup on this often. I put makeup on to go to church, and then my eyes have been really sensitive and kind of itchy, so I took the makeup off, and then I put makeup on again to go to Need to Breathe. But like I said, I sat next to this nice couple, and the man went to get his wife drinks and food. He got drinks and food, and he was gone for a little while. And me and this young woman talked the whole time he was gone. Talked about Need to Breathe. Talked about a certain song called Brother, and then we ended up talking about suicide and depression and mental health because her brother had been through that. And so I was telling her some of my story and how people in my family struggled with that, and how the song meant a lot to me too, because I helped out my brother when my sister-in-law was in stage 4 breast cancer and dying. And, you know, he helped me out too, because I stayed in my RV on his property. And I went there in December. I arrived there in December 2020 in the middle of the pandemic, and Los Angeles was closed down. My sister-in-law was so funny. She was finding, like, she wanted to get her nails done, and she's like, and I needed a haircut. If you watch my video from my brother's house, I should, like I said before, I need to share videos on my community tab. Like, I need to write that down. Let me make Brett a list. Brett needs to make a list. Where's my list? Do y'all do that? I make lists all the time to remind me. Something in the air. Yeah, well, my daughter has allergies. I don't really have allergies, but I don't like to have makeup on, especially even mascara, for too long on my eyes, and my eyes get kind of itchy. Oh, okay, here I found it. It's a list from the Wounded Warriors Project. Here's my thing from the sanctuary. Oh, here's this thing I need to do. You guys, I need to refinance my car so I could lower my car payments, they said. It's worth calling and finding out about, right? I need to do that. Oh, something bad that I found out, but I'm glad I asked and I found out. But I was kind of mad when I found out. I didn't look around enough for tickets, and I paid a lot of money. I paid like over $300 for my Need to Breathe ticket at Redbox, and I thought that was, you know, because it was Need to Breathe at Redbox, you know, and it was in January, but it ended up with just general admission. And I asked the nice people sitting next to me, they paid $100 a piece. And that must have been like a resale because they got it just recently. I was like, but it's been sold out. It's been sold out for a while. But they were able to get tickets they were just like, let me try. And they were like a couple hours away. So now I'm making my list to post videos. Where's a pen now? I'm trying to find a pen. Yep. I'm getting my pen, writing my stuff down so I remember. Well, I pile all my stuff here. I was like, it's funny that I love the ocean, right? And that's why, like, I don't want to move inland. My journal from a year ago with the Little Mermaid on it, ready to make a splash, and then at the same place, I got it at Walgreens, but I found a different one with a Little Mermaid. My Little Mermaid doll, I gave that to Freya finally, a Little Mermaid doll, but I still have this. I'm maybe give her this later, but half my suitcase was filled up with presents for my granddaughters. But I brought her the Little Mermaid doll that it went with a book. It was my daughter's. It wasn't my kids, my youngest daughter. This is a lighthouse my daughter got me. So, but yeah, so I'm going to be in the process of deciding where to move to. When I left Georgia in 2020, I wanted to move to San Diego. And I was by my brothers in Los Angeles for a few months. For December until January, February, March, April. For 1 month, I went back to St. Louis and left my RV. Some mice got in because my brother's property. Now I want this to stop. Stop. Now I'll put it up in the cupboard. Shh. Oh, there we go. Stop. Now it stops. So, but I was there at my brother's for a few months, and I left there in April 2021. The air you wear in Florida makes cosmetics costly in so many ways. Yeah, that would save me money too if I stopped. But one mascara is $10, and now like I have to replace it. I replaced it. Like I just got a new one. I was like, well, since my eyes are getting kind of itchy sometimes, let me get a new mascara because these ones are a few months old, right? And so, but I don't know if that helped. That may have helped a little bit, but I don't know. So I'm writing my list, post videos. I have to put my videos. I post lots of Instagram stuff on. Yeah, I need to spend less time scrolling Instagram. That's what I need to do too. Manage my time better. Post my videos on my community tab. Yeah, I need to do that. Okay. But so something that I need to decide now is about California and whether I had thought of like going all the way up. But if I go all the way up to Oregon, then I have to come back down back down to Denver here, and it takes a while. And the more time I take off, the less money I'm making working. So I'm probably not going to go to Oregon, but I'm still deciding, I might still go see Lindy. I'd like to go see Lindy, and I'm going to San Diego, so I'll definitely see Carol, hopefully. If we can coordinate stuff, I think. So I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in California from the like 16th, 15th, 16th of June, and for at least a week. At least a week. I was planning on being gone longer, but I need to save money. My financial advisor didn't want me to even go to the Switchfoot getaway. He's such a Debbie Downer. I don't even go talk to him anymore. I'm like, I can save my money myself. I don't need your wet blanket. Like, I can't do anything. It just reminds me of my ex-husband. Like, what do I want to go back to that for? What do I want to go back to that for? Like, dude, you lose. You remind me of my ex, and I don't want to talk to you anymore. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bren. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Happy birthday. The 19th was my grandmother's birthday. My mom's mom. But bittersweet aside here, I realized recently my grandmother was a narcissist. And I was like, oh my goodness, no wonders. My mom, bless my mom's heart, she had such a hard time with her mother. And then my uncle, I remember my uncle said to me once, he said, yeah, he's like, yeah, some people have really sweet stories about their mothers, and fond memories or whatever. And he didn't bash her or anything. My mom sometimes did bash her. But he just said, like, some people have nice memories or fond, things with their moms, but with my mom, it's not like that, or something like that, he said. So that was interesting. And it makes me realize too the motivation behind my mom. My mom made a big thing usually about, well, my sister complains, not her, because hers was right after Christmas. And my mom made a big thing about Christmas and tried to make a big deal about all of our birthdays. And like mine was in October. I remember one time we had like Halloween decorations, and my friends came dressed up. Some of them came dressed up. I don't think all of them came dressed up though. Because my birthday is October 13th. And I remember my brother had my mom made this cool cake that was like a train, and she had a scavenger hunt with all these boys in the yard. And I remember had a piñata. I remember though that, those plants, what is it called? Pampas grass. And one of the little toys went in the pampas grass, and it cut me because it had leaves that were like sharp. But yeah, fond memories about my mom. Um, my mom would buy herself, and she loved to buy my kids stuffed animals, like I said, like this. And she said because she didn't have any stuffed animals when she was little, and like I don't think my grandmother did anything for their birthdays, and I think that's why, I think that was like my mom's like whole motivation, and what like motivated my mom to try to be a good mother is because her mother was so difficult, and not like she's like, I didn't have any stuffed animals. I don't think she I don't think she did, much for their birthdays, or I don't know. She used to send us checks for our birthday though. I do remember that. But she tried not to talk bad about her mom, but you know, she just was so frustrated with her sometimes. And yeah, it was something that I recently realized, and I was like, oh my goodness. And a lot of stuff like makes sense too. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And probably my brother and my sister wouldn't like me saying that, but I believe it was true. Nevertheless, nevertheless. Oh yeah, I was gonna read you a poem. Let me go over here to my website. Oh, I was gonna leave you this link too. So I have a red website too. It's redheadedridinghood.com. So I hope you did you do anything fun for your birthday? Bren? Oh, look, I should show you guys. I have my kitty. See my kitty, how we match. You guys, I haven't been swimming. And like, since I'm so busy this week, I don't even know if I'm going to try. Since I'm working so many hours, I don't even know. And I'm starting out the week like tired already because of Red Rocks. But because I haven't been swimming, I haven't washed my hair. I haven't washed my hair in like 2 weeks. Like, I need to wash my hair because like I'm only washing it when I go swimming. And I haven't been swimming in like 2 weeks. Red's website is redheadedridinghood.com. Oh, my weekly recap is ready. Did I show you guys this? Lily let me hold her at the garden center, and also when we went for a walk, and my daughter took this wagon and got these logs to put in her garden. And since she put the logs in the wagon, she took Lily out of the wagon, and she was pulling the wagon. And so I was holding Lily, and Lily let me hold her like all the way on the walk home. Oh. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. I remember one time we went out for my birthday, and my son had been doing something, or maybe did something with his friends for his birthday. We went out for my birthday and my son's birthday because his birthday is September 14th and then mine's October 13th. So we've gone out for my birthday and his birthday, but they're a month apart. So I'm going to read you the Call Me Red poem. And you guys, you know what I recently thought? I recently thought that this poem is not finished. That I could add more to this poem to make it longer. Because the story is not over. The story goes on. That's my last name story, in case you don't get that joke. stories always go on. You guys, my feet are so sore from Red Rocks. And these lovely boots. But they were worth it now. Okay, so this poem's called Call Me Red. It's the title poem from my book of Red poems. Red is an acrostic that I've changed and went back and forth with, but settled on redeemed, equipped, and delivered. That's what the acrostic is for red, the red poems. So this is called Call Me Red. We're always in it. I see it. I face it. I put it on. Scarlet or vermilion or bluish red crimson. Old ladies with hats are winsome. Valentine's, Christmas, cars, leaves of fall. Team colors. It symbolizes blood and courage. Come now, let us reason together, says the Lord. Though your sins are like scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. Though they are red like crimson, they shall be as wool. Esau was red, and so was his stew. God didn't choose him, but he chose you. The sea was red, the Israelites went through. I said I didn't love you, but I lied. I thought you knew. I couldn't have put up with all that crap we went through without his love, which ran red. Your cold-hearted rejection cut like a knife. My blood ran red. So I wanted to hurt you too. Why don't we remember the good times? You always focus on the bad. Never speak life to me. So sad. Left me starving for attention and affection. Does anyone think I'm good or fair? I won't live in regret. We were all meant to be. 5 beautiful children. Don't you see? The thought of losing you could leave me so brutally blue. But no, just as Taylor said, loving you was riotously red. It's funny, at the Need to Breathe concert. So at one time when they first started out, I don't know how long ago this was, but it was a little while ago. He kept saying, Bear kept saying, you guys, this guy is so Hubble. I was like, I looked at this shirt. They have one that has a skull, right? And I wanted to get that one. I saw a lot of people wearing that one. It says established 1999. He's like, we've been doing this for 20 years. He kept saying that. We've been doing this for 20 years. We've been doing this a long time. And he kept thanking us. You know, I'm like, thank you. You're the one that works so hard and makes the music and, you know, tours. And he had 2 of his oldest kids and his wife was there. And they brought all the kids up on the stage at the end. It was so cute. And they were with touring with Judah and the Lion. And I don't know, because they did this one song, You Make Dreams Come True, with Judah and the Lion. I don't know Judah and the Lion at all. But so they opened, and so they started first, but Bear did say he was sick, so he did have an excuse, but I don't know, but this Judah and the Lion guy, I don't know if his name is actually Judah or if Judah and the Lion is just the name of the band, but he doesn't have, I mean, I want to say it's the worst voice I've ever heard. I mean, it just sounded horrible. I mean, like, I didn't like his voice at all. And like, I think of bands I like, and it's like, they write good songs, you know? Like John Foreman of Switchfoot, his voice, and even Bear's voice. I like Bear's voice better than John Foreman's. John Foreman has a very distinctive voice, but he doesn't have like you go like, oh man, it's the best voice, you know? The singer I met in 2014 that I have poems about here, he has the best voice. But see, that just goes to show you, like, he hasn't been the most successful on his own. He was in the band DC Talk, and he has the greatest voice, but the other guys in the band don't have like such a beautiful voice. The other guys in DC Talk with Kevin Max, where I said the name. Shh, don't tell anybody. So, and my name is not Susan. Shh, don't tell anybody. But Toby Mac and Michael Tate were also in DC Talk. They have good voices, right? I think I like Michael Tate's voice best. I mean, well, no, actually, I do like Kevin Max's voice best. He has the best voice, and then Michael Tate, and then Toby Mac. But the most popular, the most successful one as far as making money, I think, is Toby Mac. So that makes me think like the writing is a big part of it, and like I don't like. I like John Foreman's voice, and I like Bear. His name is Bear Reinhardt, the lead singer of Need to Breathe. But they don't stand out. They're not like, they don't have the best like voices, like, and you know, and I would even say that Kevin Max's voice is better, but it's just like, I think they work really hard. They write really great songs. I think they probably, work very hard on the bit. Bear kept saying how good the band is doing now. And I feel like I feel kind of sad though. He's not in it with his brother anymore. And oh yeah, I was talking about the song Brothers. So, there's a song that goes, brother, let me be your shelter. Never leave you all alone. I can be the one you call when you're alone. So it's really not really good song. And I think it was on Wasteland album. I don't know. But anyways, that song he did he was in the band with his brother. But it ended up his brother had issues, he's on his own now. His brother does great art too. His brother's name is Bo Reinhardt. And he's in a band now called, what's it called? I can't think of it. He has his own band. But anyway, so the brothers aren't in the band together, but they were when they did that song. But so the girl, the young woman I sat next to and talked with while her husband was getting her food and drinks, her brother went through a hard time. And I told her the story about things in my family and that my son went through, and my daughter tried to help her brother. And the interesting thing about that is I had my brother Christopher living with us when Claire was born. And so, and he actually lived with us for 9 months and lived with us till Claire was maybe 7, 8 months old, because he came like right before she was born. But it was just so neat to talk about how the music had touched both of us. And like, so her brother had went through and attempted suicide, and she wrote him down the words to that song, and she gave it to him, and he's been doing better. She didn't tell me like how long ago that was, but she says he keeps that in his wallet. And she said she told him she was going to the concert. And what was neat too is they went to the restroom, and I didn't think about it, and because she said, I'm do it. I'm going to send him a video clip of the song when they do the song. And so, because she texted him and told him she was going to the concert. And so, hi, Eric. Hi, Eric. I'm in the middle of a story. Need to Breathe concert story. And it was really cool that I met this nice couple and sat with them because first off, I was blue. I didn't, because the ticket was so much. Albert was going to go with me, but I was like, he's not even a big fan of this band and everything like that. And I feel like he's just like, it's like Ian's not here anymore. So what? But he said he would go with me, but when the ticket was that much, I was like, oh, he's not going to want to pay that much. And so I got taken and I overpaid for my ticket, and I went by myself. So I was kind of bummed. I got there really early though, which was good because Lauren Daigle had to park way down the hill. I didn't get there early and I had to take a shuttle bus. And then when I left Lauren Daigle, I couldn't find my car. I ended up paying for a ride. An Uber driver came along and gave me a ride to find my car. And so I kind of had to, well, I didn't have to pay $300 for that ride, but anyways, I was by myself. So before the concert started, I was kind of a little bit bummed. I was a little bit mad, but then I started talking with, I think her name was Emma. But anyways, I said, like, give me your Instagram. And so I'm following her on Instagram. Let's see. Will it come up the last person you followed? Let's see. No, it's not. Sort by default. But yeah, so now I'm following a lot of Emma's. But anyways, so I was really glad I met them, and they gave me a piece of their pizza. He gave me a penny because he was like, I put a thing in and it gave me 2 pennies. And I was like, thank you. I'm like, I collect these. He's like, we collect them wherever we go too. And I was like, so that was cool. Well, that's nice that your daughter phoned you. So you got crawfish for your birthday. That sounds yummy. I like crawfish. They're like little lobsters, you know? Never been to a concert. Seems like a lot. Yeah, I was like, never again. No, I'm going. That's what the Switchfoot thing is, basically. It's like a big concert, and I paid a lot for that. I paid a lot for that because it's like 4 days. I get to surf with Switchfoot too. One of the days is surfing. I went to it in 2018. 2018, yeah. So gumbo's good too. So I've been an hour. I need to say one more poem and then I'll pray for y'all and let you go. Let me see. Okay, this is a poem I wrote when I was diagnosed bipolar, which I've said lately, I'm not sure if I'm bipolar. We talked about that too. I talked about that with a girl at the concert too. Um, so I'm not sure if I am. I'm just a little bit. I'm not taking much medicine for it, so. But I wrote this next poem after being diagnosed bipolar and reading the book An Unquiet Mind by Kay Redfield Jamison. So, An Unquiet Mind by Kay Redfield Jamison, she went through very extreme highs and lows. And so I don't have those. So I don't know if I'm not really bipolar, as ADHD. I do have some anxiety. I worked with one of the teens that's out of school today, and I've never worked. I met her like before I got the job, and she's a really sweet girl, but we had a little disagreement, and she didn't know. She didn't really usually work that shift, so she had no idea. And I said, so you want me to go? I'll go up the slide, and I'll go up the slide now. And she's like, we don't have to go up the slide till 10:30. I'm like, 10:30. There's 30 old people in the pool, and so like one of us should not be in the slide in case one of them goes down. Is what I decided. Well, also one of my managers, did it earlier too before, and I'm like, that is a good idea because just in case. Like I said, I pray every day for no emergencies, and I thank God for no emergencies. And then I pray, Lord, if there's an emergency, please help us to respond swiftly, quickly, correctly, and calmly. And I pray for myself and the other guard because there's usually two of us. When we have 30 people in the pool, like little kids, parents, all of that, all over, we have two guards up, right? But when we have 30 old people in the pool, we only have one guard up. And it's like these people, like they've had knee replacements, they have walkers, you have to make sure they get safely out of the pool too. And, to the changing room, they have scars on their chest, they've had open heart surgery, they've had knee replacements, they've had recent surgeries, they've had mini strokes. I mean, these people, I watch them very carefully. And so, but we had a discussion, and she was like, there's no class on the schedule today. And I was like, what? And she had me questioning it. I was like, did it change? Does it change for the summer? And what the heck? It's every day at 9:30 to 10:30. And I know these people and I love these people. And so anyways, I had an interesting day at work, but it's all good. But anyways, back to my poem. The verse I put before this poem, is one of my favorites. It's from Isaiah. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they will not overflow you. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned, nor shall the flames scorch you. Isaiah 43, verse 2. It's called Why Me? As Kay Redfield Jamison said, which of the me's is me? Am I the impulsive, excited one, or am I the depressed, quiet one? Why can't I just be normal? Perhaps that's just a setting on my dryer. When I'm high, I think everybody loves me. When I'm low, I think everyone hates me. Always I know God loves me, and that sustains me. This is the fire I have to go through, but he promises I won't be burned. There's always a reason for it all. Nothing is wasted, nothing at all. Thank you. I thought I would have some more people here if I go back to Monday night. Maybe it's just too early. Maybe some people are not off work. But it's only really early in Pacific time. Maybe Brenda's not off work because it's only 4:30 there. But anyways, I'm going to pray for you all and let you go. Because I need to go to bed. All righty. Dear Lord, thank you for all these YouTube followers. I pray that you would bless them. Please be with Betty. Thank you for her another year around the sun and for blessing her on her birthday. And please continue to be with her. Please be with Elsa and bless her family and her fur babies and be with her. Thank you for her. Please bless Anthony. Thank you for him. One of my longest mods. Really appreciate him. Please continue to bless him and bless his channel. And hey, drop your link if you're still here, Anthony. I never say this. I always forget. Moderators, you can drop your link if you want to. And please bless Bren, bless Betty, bless Elsa, bless Anthony, bless Eric. Thank you for Eric, and I pray you bless him and bless his channel. And thank you for my children. I pray you bless them and be with them and keep them safe. Especially my children that are traveling, and I don't know where they are. Thank you for my grandchildren. I pray you bless them. Thank you that my daughters and their husbands are good parents. Thank you for my apartment, Lord. Thank you for my car. Thank you for my job. Please help me to do it well. And thank you for my YouTube channel. Please help me to do well on my YouTube channel and maybe get monetized, Lord. Thank you so much for praying for me, Bren. Okay, thank you for hanging out with us, Betty. And dear Lord, we pray for this country. We pray for the upcoming elections. We pray that for your will to be done, Lord. Lord, I pray for people to be more loving towards each other and accepting of people with differing views, Lord. I just, Lord, I just pray for people to be more loving and patient with others who don't agree with their views. And I just pray that we would all vote our conscience, ask for God's guidance, and that we wouldn't fight about it, Lord, and that whoever loses would lose graciously and not cause problems. And I don't want to say too much more. Lord, just please help this country. I pray for the world. I pray for those in need, Lord. Help us to always be wanting to help and generous and looking for ways to be of help to people that are in need. Please guide us in that, Lord. Thank you for always for guiding me, Lord, that I know that I don't need to worry about right now where I'm going to go next year. I don't need to worry about that. Lord, thank you that I know like you're like my lighthouse, like that song by Ren Collective, that you're going to guide me. And so I thank you for that, Lord. And I pray all these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Nina Simone, is that a singer? Sounds familiar. What does she sing, Elsa? Give me a song to look up. So I'm going to let you go, guys. Thank you all for being here. I had hoped to have more, but I know this is going to get replay. Thank you for watching the replay, everybody that's going to watch the replay. Oh, and I didn't share out my own live. Let me share it out right now before I go. That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to share out my own live. It was a very cool picture they sent me on my phone of the concert that's on the cover. I'm echoing. Oopsie. Hit my thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, please. Red needs your help. I am live. If you missed it, I'm going to say, please watch the replay. Thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you. And don't say that no one cares for you, because I do and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. I'll see you all. See you all soon. Good night.